Well, yesterday we were running up to half a dozen sidecars, now we're down to 4. That's how it is. Got 2 classes out there actually, the standard and the modified. The standard is supported by Eurobike and Team WASAC, and the modified supported by NRCD, involving classroom engineering is their motto. So we might, yeah, okay, so now we might see a little bit of fun with the weather, because there is a little bit of puddling on a couple of bits of the track, probably mainly into that little wee loop between the front straight and the S's in the middle of the circuit. And this might bring some more fun. In fact, I can see that second bike out there gets to about 30 degrees off normal. Same with the third bike there, gets to about 30 degrees off normal. They are sliding around that turn 3 here at Manfeild. It's not effectively turn 3. Well, it is actually, because we are going now in a anti-clockwise direction. So the fastest sidecar will be, I think, Tom Henson, coming down the front straight at the moment, but they'll be having an absolute ball in this situation. The reason they're going the other way is these are all what we call left-hand sidecars, where the sidecar passenger is sitting on the left of the machine, and they get to do the more hanging out. If they were doing it the other way around, the passenger would be just sort of sitting over that back wheel and not really having as much fun. Nowhere near as spectacular. There he is there, the lead bike there, with dragging his shoulder around the tarmac. That's Tom Henson. Tom Henson has got William Hopkins in the side, so they're already a reasonable distance ahead. Of 109 was their lap time. The second bike there, Max Miller and Samuel Cumming there, they are running around in the 1:19 mark, so another 10 seconds down. Third bike, in fact, have we lost the fourth? No, we've still got the fourth bike running. The third bike there is Corbin Robinson. Corbin Robinson with Theo Manley doing some passengering on the 555 machine. And to round it all up, Joshua Clark is out there from Freiburg High School on the 540 machine, with Ryan French doing the swinging there. 4 laps to go, sorry. These are longer races. And already we'll see the sun is now out after we had quite a heavy shower come through and left some pooling on the track, and you'll be amazed how quickly this track dries. I haven't checked the outside temperature. It's not the warmest day of November, but certainly not the coolest day, so we will see that track start to dry. It's going to take a wee while, but this is the last race before, I think at 11 o'clock we've got what they call a catch-up, and then at 12 o'clock we get a lunch break. So I think we've got, it looks like it to be a 2-hour break today. Yesterday's program was filled quite well with the miniature road racing, the bucket racing class. We had maybe about 16 or 17 bikes and did 4 races during the day. It was quite spectacular, good to see that. And that's a bit of an evolution for a lot of the competitors we've got on the track here. In fact, I've got a list here of students who have continued in motorcycle racing after the school event. We've got Clinton Durham there, ex-Freiburg High. He's now doing Yamaha R15s, amongst other things, and sidecars. Corbin Robertson, ex-Freiburg High School, now 125cc on the buckets. Number 8, Jordan Walters, as ex-Fielding High School. He's moved up to Yamaha R15s in the buckets, I would think, but that's also, those Yamaha R15s are eligible for the New Zealand Superbike Championships, the 150 Super Sport class. So hello, we've got a passenger down at turn 1. So that's the blue bike there. I don't know why I looked up there. I was busy reading stuff out because all the bikes are spread out, and we've got a passenger down there. It looks like the bike might have stopped, whatever. I do know in the normal sidecar rules, the Sidecar Association, if a passenger falls off, that's a dozen of beer, and it's 2 dozen beer for the rider if they fall out. So well, I don't know that this is the rules that apply to people of a school age as well. So yeah, they're off on the inside. Rider's got out of his bike, and they're parked up on the inside. So a bit of drama. Have no idea what happened there, to be honest. I'll tell you what it will be doing possibly is looking at a bit of Ctas footage, but the bike, of course the camera can only sort of see one bike at a time as we change from the moving camera down to the static camera along the start-finish straight. Grant Collingwood doing an exceptional job of bringing us this broadcasting. A lot of information there, laps to go. tells you when there's a green flag and when there's a red flag, so instantly you can see that the race has been stopped. Tells you the race number, which is race 19 Sidecars, and also the top 12. In this situation, it's only got the top 2, 4, 6, because that's well, it's not even the top 6 to be honest. It says it on the screen, but we've only had 4 starters. Tom Henson still out there in the lead with a 1:06 his best time. Max Miller doing the driving in the second bike at a 1:13 as they come across the white flag for the final lap of the sidecar race, brought to you by Eurobike Wholesale and Team Wazak, and also NRCD. 2 classes, standard and modified, out on the track. Might see if I can catch up with someone at lunchtime and see whether they can explain the difference between standard and modified. I guess the engine's got to be absolutely stock standard. The chassis will be anything goes.
I would like you to drop those riders off to the ambulance.
Okay. What happened?
I don't know, apparently they spun out.
Yeah, they did spin out, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, so I didn't see what was going on, but that's all right. Anyway, okay, let's get on with what's happening on the racetrack. We've got the checkered flag out there, and Tom Henson has taken the win with William Hopkins doing the passengering, and Max Miller will come across there. That was a lapper. Was that a lapper there? So I've only got one going through the start-finish line at the moment. Looking out for, yep, indeed it will be a lapper. This will be Max Miller and Samuel coming there in second place. So that's second, and then the third place has been lapped. That's Joshua Clark, and Joshua Clark's passenger is, where are we going there? We're looking for the, sorry folks, Ryan French. It's swapped around a bit. I've got all this program to read the screen, and normally you've got the rider and the swinger, but it's swapped around on the thing. So they might have swapped around themselves. I don't know who's who. So that's it. I think we've got a bit of a break now, folks. Cheers.